Now this is for your style guide. I want you guys to create one after you've done your logo drafts and revisions. And basically, there's plenty of style guides out there, but if you're not sure, just copy my layout like this. So in your style guide, you're gonna need a black and white version of your logo, like so. And then the second thing is you're gonna need a colored version, like this one. And then the third part is you're going to need the colors of your design, the colors that you're using. And in order to specify that, you have to go to your color window right here. So right now there's two modes of working, and every company has their own way of working. But generally there is the hex, which is HSB. Let me move this so you can see. So there is, in this drop down, if you click over here, there is an array of color palettes that you can use, or color adjustments. So there's HSB, RGB, grayscale. Grayscale turns everything into grayscale. RGB allows you to do red, green, and blue adjustments. HSB, CMYK, and then there's this WebSafe, which I don't know what that is. So for now, we're just going to stick with HSB or CMYK. So HSB, what you're going to end up having are these values right here. So HSB is usually meant for digital applications. So if you're doing your designs and it's intended to be on phone apps or websites, then you probably want to use HSB. If, on the other end of that, if you are creating designs and it's intended for printing, you probably want to use CMYK. So CMYK is the industry standard for printing. So for mine, I chose, because I wanted to apply this and put this onto my website, I chose HSB. Okay, so now it says HSB. So if you're not sure, just make sure whatever you're clicking right here corresponds to these letters. And obviously you need your color window for this. So right now I have, if I wanted to specify, so my black on here, I chose the black to be 2726. If you want to, you can select different values. You can drag this all the way down and then you end up with 000. So I can do that here if I wanted to. So let's stick with 000. So there should be 6 values on there. So now I have this will be my 000, right? So that's my black right there. And then I'll make sure that this corresponds to all of those. So that doesn't correspond to 00, so I'm going to select all of these guys and make sure, well, let's do this part first. This guy, and make sure it is this thing, okay, 000. So you could type this thing in right there. And then I'm gonna go and move all, I'm gonna lock this. I'm gonna move this guy. And then right now it doesn't say 00, so I'm going to make sure it's consistent with that. So I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna do this for all of your designs, so that whichever one you're picking, especially that one, that's not good, make sure they're all the same exact thing, so they're consistent. So as you send this to your printer or whoever is doing your website, they know exactly which color to apply to your designs. So the white right here, which would be FFF, and then this maroon is 5E394E, which doesn't correspond to what I have designated right here. So we can change that to 5C374C. That way it's accurate to our description right here. And like I said, same thing as before, you're gonna do this so that all your designs whatever is this color, once you select it, it should be this number right here. So we're already having issues with that on this thing. So let me switch this to 5C 374C. Okay, so you're gonna do this for the whole thing before you submit it. This is good professional practice, so you guys don't screw up whoever it is you're working with in the future. And then the last thing on there, if you are using typeface or text like I am, make sure you include a typeface portion. So for mine, I am using Poppins Black and this other typeface called Museo. This particular one is Museo 300. So that's my layout right there.